Today we have an interesting algebra problem. We are given that a multiplied by b equals 10, b multiplied by c equals 20, and c multiplied by a equals 30. And our goal is to find the value of a plus b plus c. Let's call these our three equations, because we'll use all of them together. Now, instead of solving for one variable immediately, notice that each equation contains the product of two variables. So a very useful idea is to multiply all three equations together. That gives us a multiplied by b multiplied by b multiplied by c multiplied by c multiplied by a equals 10 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 30. On the left side, we simply rearrange the factors, and we get a squared multiplied by b squared multiplied by c squared. On the right side, 10 multiplied by 20 is 200, and 200 multiplied by 30 is 6,000. So we now have a squared multiplied by b squared multiplied by c squared equals 6,000. Notice that a squared multiplied by b squared multiplied by c squared is exactly the same as the quantity, a multiplied by b multiplied by c whole squared. Therefore, we can write the quantity a multiplied by b multiplied by c whole squared equals 6,000. Now, we take the square root of both sides. Since we are working with the positive values in this problem, we get a multiplied by b multiplied by c equals the square root of 6,000. Let's simplify that square root carefully. First, factorize 6,000. We can write 6,000 as 2 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 cubed. This is also equal to 16 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 15. Now, apply the property of square roots, which tells us that the square root of a product equals the product of the square roots. So the square root of 6,000 becomes the square root of 16 multiplied by the square root of 25 multiplied by the square root of 15. The square root of 16 is 4, the square root of 25 is 5, and the square root of 15 cannot be simplified any further. Multiplying 4 and 5 gives us 20, so we obtain a multiplied by b multiplied by c equals 20 square root of 15. If you're enjoying this clear step-by-step explanation, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more math problems like this. Now, let's find each variable one by one. From the equation a multiplied by b equals 10, divide both sides into a multiplied by b multiplied by c equals 20 square root of 15 by 10. Since a multiplied by b equals 10, we are left with c equals 20 square root of 15 divided by 10, which simplifies to 2 square root of 15. Next, use the equation b multiplied by c equals 20. Divide a multiplied by b multiplied by c equals 20 square root of 15 by 20. Since b multiplied by c equals 20, we obtain a equals the square root of 15. Now use the equation c multiplied by a equals 30. Rise to 2 square root of 15 divided by 3. Now we have all three variables, so let's add them together. A plus b plus c equals the square root of 15 plus 2 square root of 15 divided by 3 plus 2 square root of 15. To combine these terms, we need a common denominator of 3. Rewrite the square root of 15 as 3 square root of 15 divided by 3, and rewrite 2 square root of 15 as 6 square root of 15 divided by 3. Now, all three terms have the same denominator, so we add the numerators. 3 square root of 15 plus 2 square root of 15 plus 6 square root of 15 equals 11. Square root of 15. Therefore, a plus b plus c equals 11 square root of 15 divided by 3. And that is our final answer.